Kaleidoscope, a weekly public affairs program brought to you in partnership with the Urban League of Greater Cleveland, Kaleidoscope Magazine, and News Channel 5.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast today. Cleveland Clinic's Celebrate Sisterhood Conference takes place on Saturday, October the 19th. Its founder, Dr. Linda Bradley, is here to talk more about the event and talk about how women may benefit by attending. Then later on, we'll hear from the president of the Black Women's Political Action Committee, retired Judge Una Keenan, and Vice President Dr. Mary Jones Hills. We'll also hear from the Cleveland Clerk of Courts, Earl Turner. He'll tell us about the city's new one-stop impound and payment center. Good morning again. I'm Leon Bibb, and we call ourselves Kaleidoscope. Glad to have you with us today. And we begin with Dr. Linda Bradley, a medical doctor and founder of the Celebrate Sisterhood Conference. Good to have you with us, Dr. Bradley.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Tell me about it. First off, you're a working gynecologist.
What kind of work do I do? Well, my passion is taking care of women. My big interest is for women and talking about alternatives to hysterectomy. So I'm also director of the Center for Menstrual Disorders and Fibroids. So we look at new medications, more minimally invasive surgery so that women may be able not to have major surgery, get back to families, and have a very, very common problem taken care of minimally invasively if they need it.
So you've got a lot going on.
Yeah, surgery,
all the
patient
time.
care, and all.
Yeah. You're also involved with the Celebrate Sisterhood Conference over at Cleveland Clinic. Tell me about this Celebrate Sisterhood Conference.
Well, this year it's Saturday, October 19th. It's a program that we've actually been doing for about 11 years, but it's under a new name. So we have it's a day of being refreshed, renewed, energized, and also for women to reinvent themselves.
Tell me about that. What do you mean by reinventing?
Well, I think we sometimes sort of do the same things all the time. So we're going to have a woman, for instance, that weighed almost 300 pounds. That's going to tell her story, how she became a size 8. We have a New York chef that's coming in to tell us how to eat more healthy foods, 5 ingredients or less that you can make quickly. And then we also have Dr. Nadine Gracia from Washington, D.C. to talk to us about healthcare reform and Obamacare, so to speak. So it's a day to get educated, empowered. We often use the word, it's a day of edutainment, where you get educated plus entertained, lots of raffle prizes, lots to do, and a day of women coming together and renewing friendships.
All under one roof there at the Cleveland Clinic's Lyndhurst campus, which is on Richmond Road. Saturday, October the 19th, you start at 7:30 in the morning, I see, and go until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm going to hold this up. We'll get a shot of this maybe on camera 3. The control room is working with me on this one. Tell me about who should attend this conference.
This is really, I would say, from age 16 through 100. Last year we had as our honoree Judge Capers, and I tell you, she lit up the room. We wanted to know, how does she live to be 100, healthy, with it, doing things. So really it's for all women. Mostly we see women in their 30s to 60s or 70s, but it really, and it's actually for men too. Guys can come. We realize that they also can help support the family, so it's really for everyone.
Does it cost anything?
This year, well, it's been $25 for the last 11 years, so we've kept our prices down. It is $25, includes a healthy breakfast and a fabulous fall lunch and snacks between, and lots of vendors, free screenings from blood pressure to knowing your BMI, to test for osteoporosis, to learning about breast cancer. We have a group of women that's going to be there talking about Black Girls Run. We'll talk about what they do to enable women to get more physically fit. So we've got a little bit of everything for everyone.
Overall on this, and once again, it's Saturday, October the 19th, starts at 7:30 in the morning and goes until 3 o'clock in the afternoon at the Cleveland Clinic Lyndhurst campus. That's at 1950 Richmond Road in Lyndhurst, the Cleveland Clinic Lyndhurst campus. Linda Bradley, Dr. Linda Bradley, what do you want women to take away from this event on Saturday, October 19th?
What I tell my patients is what I call, don't wait for health care reform. I look for self-care reform. Taking care of yourself through exercise, through meditation, through eating right, through decreasing stress in our lives. So it's self-care. And letting women know how to get the resources. I've been at the Cleveland Clinic for 22 years. It's a phenomenal institution, from top to bottom, head to toe. We can take care of you. We have 18 family health centers, so you don't have to come to the main campus. You can be seen at Marymount, at South Point, at Stephanie Tubbs Jones, all around the community. So I want people to know about us. I love my job. I'm passionate about it. I'm very grateful that the Cleveland Clinic has sponsored an event for women of color, and I want them to get to know us and we to know them, and let them know that there are many, many opportunities to engage with physicians, social workers, and how to get healthier. We as African Americans, on the average, live fewer numbers of years than other people, and we want people to know how to live a fresh life, a rich life, and as I wanted to live, healthy, and then just go out like a light bulb, but not have a life of chronic disease.
Certainly.
So self-care.
So we're kind of looking at a whole bunch of things all inside the human existence.
Absolutely.
The mind, the body, and everything.
And the spirit.
Yeah. How do people get in line to go to this event now? You said it was a $25
right.
cover cost.
Right. We do have a number that's listed, I think, on television for you. You do need to register in advance online, and there's a phone number. We are not selling tickets at the door. We have always sold out and have had a waiting list.
So you got to jump on the number now.
Absolutely.
And we've got the number on the screen there. You see that number on the screen, 855-897-7727. You see that at the bottom of the screen. Or you can go to clevelandclinic.org/celebrate sisterhood. You can get more information on everything.
Absolutely, but register, bring a friend, tell your friends. As we were just saying, my daughter's flying in from New York, and it just told me last night she's bringing 5 friends.
Okay.
So I've got to get the house clean.
So we're
and her bedroom clean.
And you're going to have a wonderful time.
Yes.
Once again, it's going to be Saturday, October the 19th. Starts at 7:30 in the morning, goes until mid-afternoon. The Cleveland Clinic, Lyndhurst Campus, 1950 Richmond Road, Lyndhurst, Ohio. There's the phone number on the screen. Write that down because you certainly want to get in on this. This is a wonderful day. Dr. Linda Bradley, known her for years, a wonderful, wonderful person.
Thank you, thank you. I'm honored to be a Clevelander and to know you.
Good to have you here, Linda.
Thank you for having us. Okay, thank you.
Take care, my friend. Well, coming up next, we'll hear about a fundraiser for a local organization. This is Kaleidoscope. I've got to do this first, but we'll be right back in just a moment. You're in touch with Kaleidoscope. I'm Leon Bibb. Glad to have you with me today. The Black Women's Political Action Committee hosts its annual fundraiser on Friday, October the 25th. Its president, Una Keenan, and vice president, Dr. Mary Jones Hills, are here to talk about the organization and about the upcoming fundraiser set for October the 25th. Ladies, good to have you with us.
Thank you.
Mary Jones Hills, you're vice president of the Black Women's Political Action Committee. Tell me what it is and how you got started.
Well, the Black Women's Political Action Committee, affectionately known as BPAC, evolved as a result of this phenomenal lady, Dr. Una Keenan, having run for office in 1982 and lost. So as a result of that, 8 phenomenal women came together to form in 1983 what is now known as the Black Women's Political Action Committee.
Judge Keenan, former Judge Keenan, sometimes when you lose, you win.
I was about to say that. That's right.
Well, what is it that you're going to do? What is the Black Women's Political Action Committee? What's its concern?
Well, we're a group of black women who formed together to ensure the participation of black women in the political process. It was that political process that we were having problems with. We helped everybody, but nobody helped us, so we thought, work together and we could do it. And we have done it.
And you've been doing that for some years now, making more of an inroad and more of a handprint and a footprint in the political process in this country, and certainly in this community.
For 30 years now, we've done it.
And that's certainly your overall goal. Mary Jones Hills, I know you've got a big fundraiser coming up, and you really
Yes, we do.
Tell me about this fundraiser that's set for Friday, October the 25th.
Well, we invite the public, and hopefully you'll be there too, to come and enjoy food, fun, and politics all under the same roof, and it will be held at Massimo's on West 25th Street. And for a low cost of $35, you can enjoy good fun, good food, and good people.
Yeah, and that's going to be at Massimo di Milano restaurant?
That's correct.
1400 West 25th Street, and everybody knows, at the corner of West 25th and Detroit, right at the other side, at the west end of the Detroit Superior Bridge, Massimo di Milano.
Right. Absolutely.
Yes. Friday, October the 25th, you start at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
What's your vision, Una Keenan? What's your vision? You've been in politics for a long time, and I covered you when you were judge in East Cleveland, and you were always out there. What's What's your vision for this organization, and where do you want to take it?
Our vision is to continue to ensure that we are active, we are known, we are part of the political process. And we've shown it, and we will continue to do it. And part of the vision is to bring young women in and teach and mentor young women to do the same thing.
Are we seeing young people getting more and more politically minded and politically active?
I think so. I really think so. We have a group of young women that work with us and that we work with who one day will be the Black Women's Political Action Committee. And we want them to know.
Yeah. Mary Jones Hills, you're vice president. You echo that sentiment.
I certainly do. And in addition, we also support economic and social involvement as far as African American women are concerned and issues concerning us.
Give me some of the highlights over the last few years, a couple of the highlights that stand out in your mind and that came as a result of some of the things that the Black Women's Political Action Committee.
Well, the election of some of the judges, election of other African American women in important positions that affect our lives on a daily basis has been most foremost and important to us because it does make a difference for us in areas that prior to we didn't have a voice, and now we have a voice in a lot of things. There's much work still to be done, but as a result of what has happened in the past as far as electing the officials that were sensitive to our needs.
I want to put a phone number on the screen right now where people can get information on this, more information on your organization and on this event coming up on Friday, October the 25th at Massimo Di Milano Restaurant. That's West 25th Street and Detroit Avenue on the Cleveland West Side. 216-386-8673 is the telephone number, and you can also get more information by going to your email or website. Is that?
Email.
It's the email.
Email bb2419 at att.net.
That's it.
That's it, bb2419 at att.net.
Yes.
You have been out there for years doing this. Has this lady, Judge Una Keenan, retired judge, has she been a big inspiration for you and others in the political process?
She most certainly has, because she set the example that we follow, has been instrumental in a lot of other young people becoming involved in other things that make a difference.
I have been in your courtroom many times, not as a defendant, I might add, but I've been in your courtroom many times with a television camera there, and you have control of that courtroom, and you were always an inspiration, and we're always fair
Thank you so much.
sitting on the bench. And what do you tell young folks who are coming along who may want to get involved in politics?
We tell them to, I think a mentor is very, very important. To have a mentor, to look, to listen, to work with them, to learn. I don't know whether you know it, but I'm president of the school board in East Cleveland now. And that's another part of my passion.
That's all. That's all part of it. You have taken that public service, that mindset of public service. You've taken over to the school board. Well, we wish you well, and we wish you well with this fundraiser as you continue to inspire men and women to go into the political process. It's the Black Women's Political Action Committee, October the 25th, Friday. 5 o'clock in the afternoon at Massimo Di Milano Restaurant at the corner of West 25th and Detroit Avenue. And
yeah, just add one thing.
Go right ahead.
When we started, we had one judge, and that was Judge Harper,
yes,
who was a part of
Sarah
us,
Harper.
of course.
Sarah.
There was Judge Capers and Judge Burke, but they weren't a part of it. But at that time we started, it was one judge with the group, and now we have over 17 Black American judges, women judges, because of the group. We have our Congresswoman as a part of the group, state senators, legislators. We have it all.
Everybody's there,
together,
doing the right thing, pulling together.
The main thing is working together.
Okay, many thanks, Judge Una Keenan. We appreciate you being on the broadcast. And Mary Jones Hills, Vice President of the Black Women's Political Action Committee. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. It is always my pleasure to have you.
And we look forward to seeing you.
Okay, I'm going to try and make that.
Okay.
We'll certainly send the camera over there.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to take a break right now. In a moment, we'll hear about Cleveland's one-stop impound and payment center. It's brand new. I'm Leon Bibb. I'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to more of Kaleidoscope. The City of Cleveland's new one-stop impound and payment center is now open. The City of Cleveland's Clerk of Courts, Earl Turner, is here to tell us more about the new facility. Good to have you with us, Clerk of Courts Earl Turner. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good to have you with us. Good to see you, my friend.
Fantastic.
Good to see you, my friend. And you look well, too.
Thank you.
You look absolutely well.
It's been a long, hard journey to make a change.
Yeah, and you've made a significant change. You used to be a somewhat larger. You wore a larger suit, but you really look great right now.
I've lost about 97 pounds.
Is that right?
Yes.
Well, good for you, Earl. Good for you. Let's talk a little bit about that one-stop impound and payment center. What is this now? What happens there?
Well, it's exactly what it says, one stop. We started 15 years ago trying to have one location where people, if their cars are impounded, that they don't have to come downtown, get another ticket, get their car out. They go from the police to the clerk's office. Then they have to go back to the tow yard where their cars were towed. Mm-hmm. So now we have one location where, you know, if they go to a football game, whatever, and their cars are towed, we're all consolidated into one location: the police, the clerk's office, and the tow yard.
We've got a little map here. This is your location. Now, exactly where's that located?
We're about a mile from Steelyard Commons. And what you're seeing is the payment center, which is brand new, cost about $500,000. The city did not pay for it. The company that's located there, they paid for all of the construction.
And it's right near Steelyard Commons, you say?
Yes, it is.
Right in the area. You have an exact address on that, Earl, or a crossroads?
It's 3040 Quigley Road.
3040 Quigley. Yeah. Okay. This is a lot better. One stop. Well, I would start to say one-stop shopping, but it's one-stop.
Well, it is one-stop shopping. You're going to get
if
your car back.
If your car is towed, you're already upset.
Yes.
You just want to get it back and get this thing behind us.
Yes.
And that's what you're trying to say. This opened in July. What was your thought process when you came along with this?
Well, we had so many people that complained about running. At first, there were 5 different lots in Cleveland where people had to run around and try to get their cars out. And then we had people that complain, as I said earlier, about where do you park downtown? So you come to get your car out, either to pay a ticket or get your car out, and you pay $20.
Yeah.
So our process was that we didn't want that to continue to happen. We want one location where people can come pay their parking tickets, pay their red light tickets, and now even their garbage collection tickets at one location, and the parking is free.
And this is all for the city of Cleveland, if you get a ticket inside the city.
It's in the city of Cleveland, but a lot of people outside of Cleveland get tickets. They get red light tickets. And so you can go to one location and pay everything. You no longer have to come to the Justice Center. The Justice Center was a headache for a lot of people.
Yeah, it's so much stuff going on there.
We were inside the police department, and before you had to be scanned in, the security checks. Now we have it all built in, so you can just come in and pay and leave.
We've got a piece of tape here of people talking about how this new one-stop place has helped them. Let's roll some of that video.
This is much easier because you only have to make one stop.
Yeah, it's way better than going downtown.
So for one, you have to find parking down there and pay to park, and then you have to go through all the security and everything just to get in, just to drive all the way back here. It was just a waste of time and money. Technically, you're wasting gas though to go down there. It's just easier having everything all in one location.
This place was easy to find, so it wasn't that hard.
You know, it's got parking spots, and it's a lot quicker.
You don't have to really pay for parking, in and out.
You can come and make your payment and go ahead and get the car out.
Well, there you go. That's what it's all about. Clevelanders or Northeast Ohioans right there talking about it. You're already under stress about having your car towed or having this ticket. I mean, we all say, "Oh, I got a ticket. Oh, shucks," or something like that, something along those lines. But you want to get it over with. So the response has just been absolutely wonderful.
The response has been tremendous because people don't like coming to the Justice Center to pay $20 to park and then pay for a $25 ticket.
Okay. Now, this one-stop impound and payment center is at 3040 Quigley Road, 3040 Quigley Road. Everything is there. pay the
Everything
ticket,
is there.
get the car back, whatever you got to do. 3040 Quigley Road, and that's right near Steelyard Commons. There's a phone number I'm going to put on the screen of 216-664-4884. Get more information on everything we're talking about, or go to clevelandparkingtickets.com, clevelandparkingtickets.com. You can get more information on what Clerk of Courts Earl B. Turner has been talking about. Good to see you, Earl.
Thank you for the opportunity. And don't forget, we're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6:30, and Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 2.
So you're open every day, 7 days a week?
7 days a week, 365 days a year.
Because tickets come 7 days a week, 365 a year. Okay, that's the name of that game. Good to see you, Earl.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, my friend, Earl Turner, Clerk of Courts for the City of Cleveland. You look great, too.
Thank you very much.
He's down to his fighting weight. Good to see you. And that's a good thing.
Yes,
that's
it is.
I'm going to take a break right now. In a moment, we'll be back with the Morning Exchange segment with Marsha Maccabee of the Urban League of Greater Cleveland. Time now for the Morning Exchange segment of Kaleidoscope. That means Marsha Maccabee, the Urban League, is coming in with something wise to tell us.
Well, certainly something exciting to tell you, if not wise,
Okay.
Leon. But I'm here today to really promote our partnership with the Universal Circus. And that's our community circus. It's coming to Cleveland October 24th through the October 26th. And through the partnership that we formed with them, we're very excited because we're going to be selling the tickets at the Urban League of Greater Cleveland's offices. We have a wonderful opportunity on Thursday night, the 24th of October, which is going to be Urban League night at the Universal Circus. And then on Friday, the 25th, there's going to be a 10:30 matinee. And on Saturday, the 26th, there'll be a 12 o'clock noon performance. So we'll have tickets for all of those performances, and we're just excited to be in partnership with them.
It's always a big, big event. I've gone to it over the years. The Universal Circus.
Yes.
Where are you going to have it this year?
It's going to be at the Meadowbrook Plaza in Bedford Heights, which is across from the big Walmart there on Rockside Road.
And they put up a big tent. It's just a wonderful, wonderful traveling circus that goes across the country. And the things they do, the Universal Circus, the things they do is just absolutely remarkable.
It's amazing. And if we have time for just a quick minute,
Leon.
About
30 seconds.
Okay, what they've done this year is we've asked them to put together a math lesson around how they construct the tent. For the Friday matinee where we're going to be bringing children. So it's going to be a great educational piece that we're adding this year as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. We'll have a lot of fun
Absolutely.
at the circus.
Absolutely.
At the top, the Universal Circus. Thank you, Marsha. That's going to do it. We both got to say
so long.
Take care.
Kaleidoscope, a weekly public affairs program brought to you in partnership with the Urban League of Greater Cleveland, Kaleidoscope Magazine, and News Channel 5.